All right, no gimmicks. It is time for a good old-fashioned game plan. Right now, I'm right in front of Kobe's swap meet in San Diego. I'm gonna be heading to a few places around here. Let's see if I can get some good game deals. I guess 6:45 is too early. It's kind of crazy for a swap meet. Well, games or DVDs and Blu-rays, that's what I'm looking for. Well, the first game, nothing I need, but there it is. Nothing too crazy. $9 for these. Well, this is an empty case of manual, but it's super clean. Already 2 other guys at that same booth looking for games, so I'm gonna keep moving on. We'll see if there's anything left at this swap meet. We might have something here. They told me they'd tell me the price on it. I guess everything's individually priced on this table. Of course, of course, of course. Well, it was cool, but not $20 cool. Boy, little bundler. 150? Okay. I'll think I might come back. Huh? Well, I'm kind of a Twilight guy now, so. Oh, another decent CD set. We'll see if they want too much for it. Well, Garth Brooks is cool, but he ain't $15 cool. Oh boy, what do we got here? Must be a special blue Xbox edition. Close, but no cigar. Well, $3 each for empty cases ain't so bad, but there's just nothing here I need right now. Nothing too crazy today. Ended up just picking up these 3 for $9. Would be a really great purchase for $9 if this had the disc, but unfortunately it's just case and manual only. Next purchase, I think, was the Ruse and the Gran Turismo 4. Got these 2 for $10. Got the Ezio Trilogy and 007 for $5 for the 2 of them. These 3 right here were $13, $5, and $5. So not too bad for the first swap meet. I ended up meeting someone here who was a subscriber of the channel. He said he would show me around the National City swap meet, so we'll go ahead and head there. All right, National City swap meet. I'm here with my friend Barrett.
Let's go.
He's telling me we're gonna buy a few booths out, so we'll see what happens.
Get 17 copies of 2K14.
Oh, my favorite. He just passed this up. Oh, you said you needed this?
I think so. I know, I'm looking for Destiny 2 actually.
Yeah, cool stuff, but $5 a bit too much. Any reason you didn't want this?
Dude, I mean, my dog got it pretty good already, but.
All right, that was decent. One game I picked up, which I thought I would never, ever touch, was Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition on PC. I guess it has actually a decent amount of value, and for $5, I'll take the chance on that. Lego Lord of the Rings for $5, or actually, no, I got this for $3, ain't too bad. Both of these Battlefront 2s for $10. Normally, I would never buy Battlefront 2, but right now, the value is spiked on it because a lot of people are playing it because I guess people are trying to get a new one made, so they're all hopping on the old one and spending money on the old one. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. And then Command & Conquer 3 for $3, so nothing crazy, but you know, just some solid bread and butters. Classics. I am out in the boonies for this one. I am here at the Spring Valley swap meet in San Diego. I'm here pretty late, so I'm not really expecting to get anything good, but we shall see. Wonder how much rent is in there. Well, looks right off the rip that we got a game vendor here. I already know where you got these. All right, cool stuff in here, but everything's a little out of reach. We'll see if there's anything else in the swap meet. It's 85 for the Final Fantasy 9? Okay. Well, maybe someone else will be willing to pay 85 for a resealed Final Fantasy 9. It's kind of random to just be in a box. Oh yeah, nothing but gems, nothing but gems. Isn't this the Evangelion movie? Sealed for 50 cents. I think I might go for that. Well, it was 2 for $1, so I had to get something with this. I'm probably just gonna trade this in at a media exchange store someday, but basically $1 for this sealed Wii Fit Plus, nothing but grails. Okay, the final stand. Oh, actually, hold up. This looks like a bucket of budget. $5 for Wii games. I think I'm good. That was not decent. Okay, what did I pick up? So I got 3 Lego Horizons sealed on Switch for 40 bucks. Really nothing crazy there. Madden 25 for $1. I ended up digging through a DVD bin. I found a Wii Fit Plus sealed. Amazing, I know. And then also, I had to pick something else because they were doing 2 for $1. So I got this OC Season 2 DVD set, whatever. I don't know if it has any value. I don't care. I got it just so I could get the Wii Fit Plus. So all that for 55 bucks for all that. I mean, I've done worse, I guess. All right, next I've got a few pawn shops, which pawn shops in California are usually not great, but I did get games from these 3 last time I visited them, so we'll see if they got anything good today. It's been months. Oof. Sun fades are us here. All right, pretty decent. The games were kind of crappy, but there was 2 pretty good movies there. The 7th Voyage of Sinbad and Jason and the Argonauts. So both of those for $5. I ain't gonna complain about that. Dang, don't see that too often. All right, decent. They ended up throwing me Resident Evil 7 for free. I checked the disc and it's got some horrible disc rot, so that's why they gave it to me for free. But I ended up paying $5 for FIFA 23. I guess since it's the last FIFA game, since they lost the license, it's just worth a little bit. So for $5, I ain't gonna complain about that. We'll see what happens with this. I can hardly believe that this is a California pawn shop. They had a lot of games, and they were cheap. Let's see, what do I get here? God of War 3, COD Ghosts on Xbox One, Bioshock Infinite on PS3, the Complete Edition, my favorite game of all time. Doom Eternal, Call of Duty Ghosts. Actually, there are 2 Call of Duty Ghosts, and good old Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. All of that, as well as this nice little lollipop here for 25 bucks. Can't complain about that. Okay, so far so decent. I just remembered though, there are actually 2 crappy games I'm looking for that I wasn't looking for at the swap meets or at the pawn shops. FIFA 14 on PS4 and Just Dance 2014 on PS4. I'm doing a video with these that involves all of the launch titles for PS4, and those are the only 2 that between the 2 of us were missing. So, might need to stop by a couple game stores today and see if I can find them. They're not expensive games and they're certainly not uncommon, so we shall see. All right, we got a local game store here, Luna Games. We'll see if they have my 2 grails here. Ah, so close, so close. Unfortunately, they did not have what I wanted, but they did have Call of Duty Ghosts. Got it for 16 bucks, which is nothing crazy. I'm just gonna send it to Double Mint because they buy it for 19 bucks, so $3 back in my pocket. Can't complain about that. All right, decent little pickup. Ended up getting SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on PSP, Ghost Rider on PSP, and the Mass Effect Trilogy on 360, which I'm surprised this holds as much value as it does nowadays. But for 30 bucks for all 3, I ain't gonna complain. Oh, shout out to Easy Gamer on this one. Oh, free? They had a lot of games there, but they were pretty much all overpriced. But they did have a really good Blu-ray there. Easy Gamer told me about this one a long time ago. Sling Blade, not bad at all for $2. Well, next up we got a pawn shop that I already know they ain't gonna have anything in here for me. But, as Keith would say, consoles only. No games. Well, previous pawn shop was a bust. We'll see if these guys can beat him. Seems like they got everything except games. There we go, and guess I should put on my seatbelt. Well, the two pawn shops here were a bust, so I'm actually gonna do something I don't normally do, and I'm gonna check out some thrift stores. I'm not even expecting to find games here. I'm mainly just gonna look for some Blu-rays and movies, but we'll see, you never know. I've gotten lucky sometimes. They had a sign about DVD pricing. They didn't have anything listed for games. They had DVDs at $1. If they do $1 each, I will get these. There you go. I do love when thrift stores stick to what they advertise. They did only charge $1 each for these, which is awesome. And really, I mean, Double Mint pays $3 for this one, and it was $3 for all these, so basically these two were free. So, can't complain about that. All right, it seems like there's a few thrift stores that are kind of all within walking distance. If there's nothing good at any of them, we're just gonna keep moving on, but I'll check them out, and we'll see. All right, next up, we got a good old Paymore. I've been told that this one is cleaned out, but I've been told that about many places, so we'll see. Well, it was a bit more than last time. I actually found something I need for my collection. All right, that wasn't bad at all, and I actually got surprised once I got back to the car. I've needed Super Empire Strikes Back for a while. I didn't realize there was two versions of the game, and that the JVC version is actually worth like 20 bucks. So that was pretty cool. Getting it for $5, I ain't gonna complain about that. Now, if you excuse me, I need to commit another atrocity of nature. Right, Inspector Lewis is gonna save the day a little bit. Inspector Lewis complete for $5. Grail. Huh? Easy Gamer likes this one. Yeah, nothing good. We will keep moving on. Okay, last two thrift stores of the day, and they are right next to each other. Well, one's a Goodwill, so I'm not expecting much. We'll see what happens here, and then I got one more game store tonight, and then I am done. Both stores had something for me. Lego Jurassic World and NHL 2K3. This is one I did not expect. It goes for like 15 bucks on eBay. And both of these cost me about $7. Double Mint pays $7 for Jurassic World. I basically got this for free, so can't complain about that. I didn't find a single Just Dance 2014 or FIFA 14 today, so I'm hoping the last stop of the night, a retro game store, Calico Games, I'm hoping they have them for me, so I might have to pay up for them, but I do need them. And oh yeah, the Goodwill. Anastasia, and then I guess this Gabriel Iglesias Blu-ray sealed is actually worth like 20 to 30 bucks. I would have never figured that. And then Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires is actually pretty decent. So getting those three for 12 bucks, not bad. You know what? On the way to the game store, I completely forgot that Book Off exists. They might have exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, there's one. Why is it $20? And no FIFA. Okay, we're not letting them do that to me. Okay, that Book Off was kind of insane. We're gonna check out Calico Games, see if they have Just Dance 2014 or FIFA 14, hopefully both. And well, hopefully they're not gonna be $20. Well, unfortunately, they did not have my two grails, so I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and buy them online, which is not a big deal at all because they're cheap games. Overall, the day went pretty well. There was no GameStop sales going on. There's really not a lot of pawn shops around here, so for me to have gotten as much stuff as I got, I'm always thankful. So anyways, thank you guys for watching.